So I found this game. This is all over my Facebook ads. So I was like, what the fuck is this? Sorry. What the F is this? So it says here it's a simulation, single player, and an anime. So there are different kinds of Ikemen series. So there is Sengoku, which I have already installed, currently playing it. And then we have the Ikemen Vampire, Ikemen Revolution. But I'll do this vampire first. What is this? That is the question. Let's find out. So after downloading, I have to wait for another data to download. I also chose to voice over this part of the video because the music is just too loud. So here, let's find out who the characters are. First one is Napoleon Bonaparte. Up next, we have Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. We already know that famous musician. Up next is our homeboy Leonardo da Vinci. What's up? What's up? Okay, we also have Arthur Conan Doyle, the author of Sherlock Holmes. Then we have the gentle angel Vincent van Gogh. Up next is his brother Theodorus van Gogh, also known as Theo. And we also have the indulgent charlatan Osamu Dazai. And then Sir Isaac Newton. Don't associate him with apples. And then the beautiful heretic Jeanne d'Arc. Next is William Shakespeare. We already know him, of course. And then their leader, Comte de Saint Germain, the greater vampire. And then the only human in the mansion, Sebastian. Why are all butlers Sebastian? Anyways, now that we all know the characters of the story, let us now find out who will you fall in love with. Let's get it! Paris, France, modern day. I'm sorry, I butchered that name. The museum itself is a work of art. Pictures do not do it justice. I was a travel agent from Tokyo and a travel blogger on the side. I love to travel. The food, the languages, the architecture. Paris has been my dream trip. And how could I miss seeing the... I've been wanting to focus more on my blog. 2 hours at the... What you have to see, this could be article. I gave my traveling companion and mascot Musette a winged fuzzball dangling from my purse, a little tug, and joined the queue. The Denon Wing, containing Jacques Louis David's The Coronation of Napoleon. I opened my phone app to double check my location, only to be bumped by someone from a large tour group. Excuse me, pardon? Pardon? They smiled sheepishly and responded in kind, Swiss by their accent. Continuing onward, I found the coronation. It was so large, I thought I could step through it into another world. It takes up the whole world.
この美術館の絵画の中では2番目に大きいものだからね。
Did you know the second largest painting in the Louvre? Oh, is he talking to me? Okay, so I will read the girl, and if there's a voice actor, I will not read it out loud. He spoke French like a native. His outfit, finished with a long beige overcoat, suggested wealth and class. He looks like a man out of time, as if he stepped out into one of these paintings. Smartly dressed gentleman turned on his leather Oxford and drew close, peering to me. Pardon, monsieur? I wasn't an object in this museum to be examined. Then the gentleman uncurled his hand so I could see what he held. I knew it. This earring belongs to you. Oh, when did I lose it? I touched my ears. One of my studs was missing. I believe it was when that patron bumped into you. I happened to spot it as it fell. I was looking for the chance to return it to you. Thank you very much. My bow was instinctual. When I looked back up, I caught his eyes, the color of spun gold. I'd never seen anything like them. It's a shame there's no mirror here to help you put it back on. I'm sure there's a restroom nearby. Well, you could actually do it without the mirror, but oh well, whatever. Shall I help you restore it to its proper place? That way you won't lose it again. I got that. I had accepted the intimate offer before I realized what I was doing. Ay, marupok! It wasn't just his eyes. Had his old world noble manner enchanted me? If you would hold still, mademoiselle. The gentleman brushed my hair back with fingers that could have belonged to one of the graceful sculptures around me. I know we're in Paris, but this is too amorous an act. Too amorous an act. My gosh, I can't speak in English to be coming from a stranger.
君、随分と甘い香りがするね。
Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you. I got that perfume here in Paris.
香水とはまた違うように思えるけどね。
His voice was soft and rich, yet I couldn't place his accent. It was like a melange, whatever, of 100 different lands. There, I believe your earring is secured. The gentleman stepped away with a perfect natural smile. Whatever spell I imagined myself to be under was broken. My rogue earring is certain to behave itself now. Thank you.
いいえ、俺は幸運だよ。君がこれを落としてくれたおかげで、君と出会うことができた。
Wait, wasn't she he the greater vampire? I forgot the name. I'm so sorry, I already forgot.
良い旅を。
The gentleman left me, heading down the gallery toward the Mona Lisa, I assumed. I was completely swept away by his charm. His tailored three-piece suit was modern, but he wore it like a turn-off-the-century prince. Or a vampire from a gothic romance novel. I can't believe I just thought that. Fending off further fanciful notions, I checked my cell phone. It's been an hour and a half? Where did the time go? I guess I should rethink my article. I should at least see the Mona Lisa while I'm here. That can be my last stop. I hurried down the same corridor the gentleman had taken. This door. Is this some kind of exhibit? The wood was old and intricately carved. It could have been a work of art itself. I don't think this was on the map. What's behind it? Maybe a staff room? But there were no signs, no stanchions, or... I'm so sorry for joining it off. And it stood partly open. I could see through the gap. There were clocks, vases, and paintings inside. It could be a new exhibit or an old one. The hallway smelled of time forgotten. Oh, my hand was already on the door handle. Let's just see what's in here. Maybe even write about the hidden treasures of the Louvre. And that's when she was murdered. Unlike the rest of the museum, this hallway was narrow, barely wide enough for two people. The exhibits had no labels, no descriptions of any kind. I think I've wandered into a storage area, but instead of turning around, I found myself drawn further in. That's how you get murdered! Die! It was like I was in a dream. My feet were moving without me, walking toward the light at the end of the long, long hallway. Is that the exit? I began to run, running just so I could get out of this place. I told you you will die. A force took hold of me before I reached the light. I gasped and fought and broke free. The light flared, enveloping everything. I squeezed my eyes shut. It didn't help. I kept them shut right until the light returned to normal. When I opened them, ta-da! どこですか? It was a different hallway. Impossible! These hallways can't be connected. But they have to be, don't they? Bedroom doors on one side, windows on the other. It looked like a private mansion. It's bright because of the chandeliers, but strangely it feels like night. I push aside a floor-length crimson curtain. Innumerable stars fleck the midnight blue sky like paint flecks on canvas. A portrait of a laughing crescent moon. How can it be night? What time is it? I pull out my cell phone. It's 2:20 p.m. exactly. That can't be. I check my cell phone again. 2:21. Then the window. Clouds passed over the moon. There's an explanation for this. There has to be. My head was spinning. I took a deep breath to calm myself. It helped. A little. I'll retrace my steps. That's it. But when I turned around, everything was white. My world was gone. If I thought my head was spinning before, what's going on? A rush of air. Someone was behind me. It was a shadow. It grabbed me by the arm and enveloped me like a dark embrace. Let go! I fought the shadow's hold, but nothing I did could budge it. Fingers slid down my neck. I pushed my hair aside and stopped at my throat. Let me have a drink. Stop! Yamete! I was back. I was back in the hallway, alone, standing exactly where I'd been a second ago. Was any of that real? You just died, man. Just a waking dream. My pulse was racing. I wanted out of this place, back to the museum, back to my hotel, back to Japan. The door! Turning around, I saw to my relief the same door I entered into the Louvre. Oh, thank God! I placed my hand upon the cold handle and pulled. Nothing. I pushed. Nothing. Come on! Open! I put my shoulder into it. Nothing. No matter what I did, it wouldn't move.
お前、そこで何してる?
Who's there? Also, that was So I think that's it for today. Yeah, if I were the girl, I wouldn't have entered that door. 'Cause that's the start of a horror movie. Don't go entering another room without any signs or labels. That's why you die. Anyway, I'll continue this next time. I think it's chapter 1. Thank you very much